G'day Dream Stream family, this is your lovely host H2O Queen. I hope you're doing well. If you go into the description below, you will see a link of my Twitch channel if you all wish to give me a follow and come along and support me in my stream. As of last stream, I think it was on Wednesday of this week, I actually achieved the level 5,000, which is absolutely phenomenal. I think it was at like 2,128 hours or something like that. I talk about most of everything else in the other video. So without further ado, let's switch over screens. And before we do so, if all of you would like to go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up and smash the subscribe bell, all your support will be much appreciated. I shall see you on the flip side. Take care, Dream Team family, and all the best. Thank you. Hey YouTube, this is your bubbly host, H2O Queen. I am aware it has been a hot minute since my last YouTube video. However, I wasn't well for a period of time and I don't think anyone wants to hear a creaky voice during a video recording, so I didn't make one recently. Also, I had other things happening in my life as well that kind of struggled for me to be able to make regular content. However, I will try and make some regular content from now on, but I don't know what style or when I will be posting. However, without further ado, we are currently celebrating my level 5,000, I don't know what you want to call it. Well, it is, level 5,000, but you know what I mean, like the turnover number, I guess you could say. So, woohoo to me! So I'm absolutely thrilled about that, of the turning of the digits. So we're finally here, we're halfway to level 5,000. For anyone at all that is interested, I currently have my own custom difficulty where I have a 14.20 multiplier. This is a little bit different if anyone here is familiar with InSim. Most of you know that him and Psycho and the last month came up with a plan and idea to make an 18.35 multiplier, which uses the summoning circle and also the Ouija board to find the bone, so they get a wad load of money off from it, and also to get the ghost to hunt, because you can get motion sensor, salt, and a plethora of other things. So this is something I'd really check out if you need to farm XP very quickly. It's not as efficient as an 18.35, but they are a little bit more safety. I get a chance to sprint. I have 0 hiding spots, so I am limited on the maps that I can play. However, it is a little bit more, I feel a bit more better with that. So yeah, without further ado, we are going to go on ahead and we're going to do like a poll scenario. We're going to let my community decide. Hopefully they're here and able to respond. If not, I'll just randomize the maps. But I have an app right here. And what it is essentially is that my community will pick a number 1 through to 12. And from there, we will we'll be able to pick which map we'll be going to, and it'll be all Dream Team family picked. So, I'm going to get up a poll. I'll be right back. So if anyone is wondering whereabouts I have found this little board from, it's from an app called Word Wall. It's usually a teaching resource. Unfortunately, you can only have up to 5 resources, even those you've deleted. So you have to start paying a monthly membership there afterwards. However, it's pretty good, and I'm excited to see which number my community will pick. And we've tied on 2 and 4. That's okay. What I will do is I'll do one of each. So let's start off with the lowest number, 2. Ooh, okay. So we are off to a Sunny Meadows of Restricted. Good pick to however that was. So we're going to go on ahead. And we're going to Sunny Meadows Restricted. We will put this alright, community. Which one do you want to do? Professional or nightmare? Whoever goes first will be the first one to pick. Alright, professional it is. Let's ready up and let's get started. Alright, let's see what's in store for us over at Sunny Meadows Restricted. So, unlike the Sunny Meadows map, we will essentially be guided to a particular section within Sunny Meadows. So, there we will find the ghosts and whatever else. Hopefully the bone too. We'll see if we get lucky. So, we've got a Jerry Harris. We've got to do Parabolic Mic, motion sensor and ghost event. Depending on what our cursed possession is, we'll see if we can't fulfill any of those objectives. If it's a summoning circle, we'll have better luck and opportunity, but we'll see what's in store for us. Oh, we are in luck here, having the breaker so close towards the front of the house. Oh jeez, I thought it started hunting. I was like, what on earth? Alright, we're going into the basement. I actually don't know if it's accessible down here, but I guess we shall soon see. Well, really, I should be going upstairs. Let's check out our cursed possession, hey? Before we go any further. So, apparently, if you use any of the lights in the hallway, we have the music box. Nice. Well, it's definitely a way to get the ghost to hunt, but definitely not going to help with any ghost events. We will just have to get lucky. So, as you can see, both these doors are blocked. So, we are definitely being guided into the basement. Whether or not we're going to go to the male or female wing, I don't know. We shall soon see, I guess. Okay. So I think the left-hand side is male wing, if memory serves me right. Oh, this is the padded cell room. With professional level that I'm on now, as chosen by my community, I will be able to get 3 evidence pieces, so that works in favour for myself. Oh, look at that. We got the bone. Yeah, usually the bone will spawn. In the section of wherever. Right, so we know the ghost room is in here. So that is great. We just want to work as efficiently as we can. The objective really is just to get in and out ASAP. There is like longer hiking trips to get to and from the van, being a solo player. So I really want to make sure that I just be as efficient as I possibly can, for a risk being hunted. Also with professional, I will be able to get full access to both activity and player monitors, which is going to be really great. Or sanity monitors, I should say. So we know where the ghost is at. We can definitely do parabolic and motion sensors right now. The ghost is hardly touching, right? So let's take in parabolic and motion sensor. The reason why I want to get these done ASAP is because if we get objectives done, objectives are a surefire way, regardless of what your level of difficulty is, to be able to get experience. Now, for those that aren't aware, but experience is what helps you to level up. And that's what that farming thing that I was talking about earlier, that I was doing in order to assist myself so I could actually get to the level where I am today. So I am hoping that I will get something registered. So we know that goes here. Now I've been actually, weirdly enough, been getting this parabolic objective. Even without it actually like whispering to me per se. Now the roaming shouldn't be as high with this ghost. However, I mean, anything goes, I guess. It's dependent upon the ghost type. This ghost could go anywhere, but I'm hoping it won't be. I just heard you throw that. I think it's gone one room up. See? Well, good to know that bed there is a good hiding spot. Ooh, EMF 5. Yes. Right, I'm gonna do, I noticed that, ooh, hello? We've got freezing. And that was a ghost event that I had, by the way. And it came from the hallway. Come on, I really need you to give me his parabolic mic. Yeah, this parabolic mic can be really temperamental sometimes. So I definitely saw freezing. We got EMF 5. Did I get any fingerprints? No. Just double interaction. Just don't understand why it's not giving me parabolic. But I'm going to play it smart because I don't know what ghost type I'm dealing with, except that I know it's freezing. Oh, so that's the door. I heard it shut. So it was definitely in the hallway. What I probably am going to do is I am going to get a new camera, and then I will take a standing pill when I get back up. Because I really want to get that parabolic objective, but it can be very temperamental. So I actually think that the ghost is presumably in the hallway. Yes, I didn't want to mess around too much. So I honestly thought the ghost was actually trying to hunt, which was absolutely hilarious. So I think we are actually dealing with a hallway ghost. That's okay, it doesn't really bother me too much. Like, it's just part and parcel. Another camera we're gonna get. We're already taking a sandy pearl. Great. So, good thing is that I don't think we're dealing with any ghosts that are, like, super aggressive. When I say that, I mean, like, early hunters is usually the first thought that comes to mind. I don't think we're dealing with a demon. Hunters can use a special ability to hunt early. Hi, Grandma. Alright, I gotta get out. I have to take some more sunny pills. Gosh, this ghost mama is crazy. I should have got the ghost photo. I'm wondering if it was on a banshee. Could be the twins. I need spirit box. Let's go grab another sanity pill because I just got 2 ghost events. Each ghost event roughly takes about 20% sanity. Or is it 40%? I don't know. We shall soon see. It was at 83 before I got in there. Yeah, 20% each event. That's just crazy to me. So it's just like literally wolf that out of the psych court. I still haven't claimed motion sensor yet, which is a little bit upsetting. So we're going to get in, I believe Spirit Box is the twins. Yep, so we're going to take in some Spirit Box. Because I don't know, could have roamed. It could be a djinn because it hasn't touched the breaker. And as you know, most ghosts who dislike breakers will generally turn off the breaker. But why is this ghost being so frenetic about having lights on? How old are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you far? How old are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you far? How old are you? I can still get I can still get Spirit Box work like this. I just really hope I can get some. Why are you like this, though? I'm getting super high readings on the parabolic, but it won't. How old are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you far? How old are you? Where are you? 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 Are you friendly? Are you far? How old are you? Where are you? Are you friendly? Are you far? How old are you? Where are you? So that's the thing that gets me. Like, we're dealing with a ghost. That's doing an obscene amount of ghost events. I genuinely think this could be an Oni. I thought at first it might have been the twins, but to see how many ghost events this is happening, and I don't need a third piece of evidence to identify, this is without a doubt an Oni. An Oni absolutely thrives off decreasing 170 because that's how they I finally got the paramite. Because that is how, from tanking insanity, that's how they were able to start hunting. So this is a pretty actually intensive ghost that I've got. So I think for an Oni, I would need ghost orb, is it? No, it's dots. I need 4 more photos. We're still waiting on motion sensor. So look how it's just munching through my sanity. I've done a really silly thing and I've accidentally taken the camera with me, but that's fine. I'll take a camera and some salt back down. It's just that with this ghost having so much room, it's just going to be really challenging to find and identify its ghost room. It just needs to ease up with the amount of ghost events. I don't know if they've patched that, but you used to be able to climb up on that wall. That was a fun little stuff to do with your friends. But yeah, like I say, make sure you don't do stuff like that in public lobbies, otherwise you could end up on the side of being banned. Alright, so we've got a little bit of time to make this work. So where have we popped those motion sensors? So yeah, that's the room in which I think that's starting from, but it could be anywhere down the hallway. I don't know really how I'm going to get this motion sensor to work. Right, we're going to get down there. Is another this and this. I think there's a second camera down there already, which is great, because the other film is empty. And then hopefully this ghost doesn't blast me with another ghost event, because that was going to severely hurt me. I was like, where's my equipment gone to? That's right, I just realised I left it over here. So right about now, I really have no idea if the ghost is actually... It just touched that light. It's trying to do a ghost ball event at me. If you have a ghost that actually touches a light, never be oh, it actually did touch that. That was not me. Alright. Yeah, never be... Oh. Right, where's the salt? Where's the salt? Grandma, where are you? Please tell me where you are. Eat that salt. Thank you. So what you do if a ghost does a ghost event, immediately stick it where it is with the ghost event. It will help you to get salt, just like I did. And voila, there you go. I don't have to worry about that now. Yeah, so the freezing's actually in the hallway. Let's just get everything out from this ghost room. And then I think the only thing we can really do moving forward is just try and just set up a few places for the motion sensor. Thank you. I appreciate that. I did get the information from InSim, so I can't take full credit. But I also did happen to me unintentionally as well one day. And when I watched InSim's video, who also did the same as well, it was that confirmation. It was like, aha, okay, so that is definitely a way you can go about it. Because, you know, you just accidentally put down salt and the ghost just walks straight through it and you're like, whoa, what was that? And it was just like one of those moments. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to try and space out these motion sensors. The ghost is at normal speed. It's not faster than I don't have to worry about being pelted by this. I'm super confident it's Oni. I don't really need a third piece of evidence to identify it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'd rather just treat this like I would do a normal speed run. I have a perfect game, which is amazing. I love how the bone was in the patient room, which I think I find absolutely hilarious. My photos are all 3 stars, which is just amazing. So I'm gonna try and see if I can't get a motion sensor all the way back down that hallway, and then I will, as soon as I get these all lined down the hallway, just in case it decides to hunt further back down the hallway, at least that way it won't miss a motion sensor. And then I will take the music box. I will use the music box somewhere probably near the staircase to get it, you know, revving up a little bit. And then if it starts to find me, I'll probably, you know, guide it or whatever. But for now, all I want to do, in all honesty, is just get one motion sensor, like right towards the door in case it decides to walk out through the whole hallway. So these here, it's actually a little bit more trickier now. I think they've set it up this way. Used to be able to put these in like the center here. It doesn't work like that anymore. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop one right here. So when it walks through the door frame, it's like right there. And then I'm going to put one over here in case it starts to hunt further back. So it'll hopefully go through there. And then it'll have another chance to go through there. And then that's it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the van, grab myself a smudge stick, and then we're going to just trigger the music box and then call it a very good game. I've got to admit, considering all the difficulties that I do, this feels very peculiar, I will be honest. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna actually just take this with me first, just in case for some bizarre reason the ghost just walks to the music box and then I somehow get killed in the process. Because I don't know if some of you are aware, however, some ghost types, although Onis are not one of those ghosts to do so, however, I don't want to take any chances, right? So I've got a crucifix just underneath me, so when I do activate the crucifix, is that I got myself a little bit of a grace period in case it decides to hunt on top of me. I've got a classic clip, and I'm sure there's a lot of other paranormal investigation streamers who are in the similar boat as I, and had a wraith, phantom, or banshee spawn on top of them. And that's what exactly happened to me with a wraith over at Ridgeview. I was hiding in that makeshift hiding spot by the fridge that I really, even if there are hiding spots, I pretty much just go to that hiding spot every single time. And yeah, I got a definitely a pleasant surprise when it spawned right on top of me. Like, it was not pleasant. Okay. Ghosty! Ghosty! I don't understand why it's not tripping the motion sensors though. Ghosty! That is most unfortunate. I had them all lined up. I mean, all this can be now is just really just a waiting game. Because you just saw the freezing breath was 100% in the hallway. So I'm just literally just gonna sit here and just hope for the best. I mean, there's no guarantee that it's gonna... Alright, let's see. I'm gonna try and pull it over to me. Ghosty! Ghosty! See, Jerry is... Jerry! Ghosty! See, the ghost is at normal speed. This is not like a... Ghosty! Ghosty! This is very different to my other speed runs where I've got 100 times ghost. It's not like that. But I mean, you still do have great chances of dying and stuff like that. I was really hoping to get all objectives. I might not get that luxury thereof to make that happen. All I can really do is get downstairs and just hide behind the bookcase, I guess. I should be able to hear the door closing, I guess. My sanity is like bad as at the moment. So all I've got to really do is just get behind that bookcase. Ghosty! Jerry! 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 Ghosty! Woohoo! Ghosty! Woohoo! Ghosty! 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 Oh, this is terrible. So I want to be able to have the door open and hear when it's hunting. But, my goodness, I honestly would have thought by now it would have triggered itself into the motion sensors. I have no more sanity pills left. So I've got to be really careful. I don't want to be too much of a smart aleck. I've really carefully distributed those motion sensors. It looks like as if I'm going to have to bury myself a little bit more further down the hallway. Is there a safe space? Oh, that's not a safe space. That is not a safe space in there. And the ghost has just turned the breaker off, which is not good. Ghosty! Jerry! 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 See, at least I know the ghost is still definitely down that side of town. I'll keep trying, like, for 1 or 2 more hunts. But after that, I'm just going to seriously surrender. I could hear it. I could hear the ghosty goo, that's for sure. Hello, Michael. Welcome on into Gene family. Ghosty!
Michael _Myers _DB is now following.
I highly doubt you're going to hear me from here, but come on. Welcome on into Gene family. Michael, I hope you are doing well. Let me know if you play a bit of Phasmo yourself. This is the problem now. I don't want to be too in the depths down here. In case it's going to naturally start chain hunting. But you catch my drift. I cannot believe it's not triggering those motion sensors. I just don't know what else I'm supposed to do with that ghost. I just don't know. Ghosty! 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 No, what's his name? Jerry! 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 I think I'm just going to surrender there. I've tried again and again. I honestly thought those motion sensors were going to work. I even have one right by the door as well. I mean, what can you do? You can't force a ghost to walk through your motion sensor if it's not prepared to. It would have been really nice touch though. I was super excited for it. Like, it was so well positioned with everything. Like I said, the only real way I'm going to be able to do this is to actually probably get into the hallway and hide. But again, it's a little bit risky to hide in there because the ghost can still find you. It's not like a really good safe spot. But that's fine. It's just the way how games go sometimes. But that's going to be our level 5,000 with an Oni. And if I'm run on the ghost type, I'm going to be seriously embarrassed for my 5,000th level that I'm playing right now. But I get it correct. But we shall soon see.
Welcome back.
Good stuff.
There's some jobs ready for you.
We got 365 experience. Naturally, we didn't find the bone because we didn't have the Ouija board. However, we got plenty of ghost events. If we look at the detailed statistics, it nearly traveled 2,664. Is great. We're in there for about 34 minutes. Yeah, touched the fuse box once. 68 interactions. It's crazy to me. And, the bone was... Oh, that's right. We did find the bone. What am I saying? We found it in the hospital room. And it's hunted 6 times. And it did 6 events. Like, it was crazy. But anyways, thank you so much, YouTube, for watching. If you want to come and hang out with me, you can find out all of my information of all my social media contacts. I go live on Twitch every Monday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. Actually 10 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And looking forward to seeing you all around. Let me know in the comments what you think. This is your lovely host, H2O Queen, over and out. Peace, love, light, enjoy this day. Take care. Thank you so much for watching, YouTube.